Your mind is most impressionable the moment you wake up. So, the first thing you do is pick up your phone to let other people trigger you from the very get-go. It does not matter how good you slept, one bad news or negative text can change the whole mood. Simply because your guard is down. Mind is still in the process of waking up and it is still drowsy. The first hour of your day should be selfishly dedicated to yourself. Yes, selfishly. You can't be any good to anyone if you wake up grumpy and out of sorts. So be selfish to be your best self for the rest of the day. Wake up and do anything that will get you into a stable mindful state. You could meditate, do yoga, work out, or just use self-talk to reflect on all the good that is right now in your life. You could go for a walk. Enjoy solitude in the quietness of the early morning. Or you could just prepare a healthy breakfast for yourself with mindfulness and presence. Not thinking about anything but just preparing the meal. With surreal and serene quietness. You see, most of us do not even know what quietness is. What stillness is. We love chaos. Stimulation bombardment from social media and internet is all we know. So, we are totally unfamiliar with the stillness. The vastness of this world and the stillness of the universe. This is why we reach for our phone the first thing in the morning to get that stimulation we are addicted to. News, social media and internet is not just a program. It is a program that is programming you. The unconscious masses living life on autopilot thinking that they have control of their lives. Unfortunately. No. You don't have control. Unless you become aware of the stillness of this world. Unless you know who you really are. Unless you become aware of your awareness. And the morning is the best place to start. As the mind is still not into high gear. The slow alpha state should be maintained for a while. Avoid as much thinking as possible early morning. Don't think about your problems. Or what you must do for the first 30 to 60 minutes. And just be. Just live life without mind. Do any activity that doesn't really require thinking. This first hour then primes your brain to take on whatever the day may present. You will realize that you are able to deal with the day's affair much more calmly. You will notice that you are not triggered as much. Mind will automatically begin to move into more positive mental states. As it was allowed to be. It was allowed to really wake up rather than be forced to wake up from the outer stimulation. If you are keen to create your reality then you must find ways to not allow the outer world to influence you. And the only way to do this is to command control on your mind. And mind cannot be controlled in its triggered state. You must allow it to taste stillness for it to return back to it time and time again. And yes, you can do it even in the most chaotic environment throughout the day if you train yourself well. But for starters, morning is by far the best time to practice it. This is why you need to be selfish first thing in the morning. Do not allow anything in your mind that you wouldn't want to. Just be. And feel the stillness of the vast cosmos. Let your mind connect to the infinite. Rather than get involved in the petty and small world that you call your reality. Creators have the ability to set themselves apart from their creation. So how can you influence the world if you are lost in it? Do you see the point?